Hello, fellow writers. Let's talk pen names. In order to discuss this very important topic, I have three very important guests joining me this time around. In blue, we have Snuffleupagus. In yellow is Reginald, and in orange, Leopold. And no, these dinosaur and dragon companions have nothing to do with the fact that I just watched Jurassic World 2 yesterday. And you know what? This is all about writing, not about my opinions on popular movies coming out. So let's just talk about pen names and leave it at that. I recently got an email from a lovely, genuine writer subscriber who had a question about pen names, making me realize something very important. I don't think innovative editing has ever touched on the subject before, at least not in length. Also, incidentally, the complimentary Genuine Writer subscription link is down in the description below. Back to pen names, though. I know it's something many writers wonder about, if not completely and totally stress about. So let's try to alleviate that to some degree. If you're thinking about using a pen name in the first place, it is probably for either marketability or privacy issues. Perhaps you want to keep your real name out of the picture because the nonfiction subject matter you write about involves people your social circle knows, which could cause interpersonal issues you'd really rather not deal with. Considering the personal stories out there, that's a completely legitimate problem to ponder, and I don't blame you one bit if that factors into your decision whether to come up with a pen name or not. Flip it around to the fiction side of things then, and you might have the exact opposite problem, where you're putting yourself at professional risk. For instance, what if you're a surgeon who's writing thrillers? Is that going to make your patients more edgy than they otherwise would be before their operations? Are they going to trust you less to treat them like people when you hack characters up for fun in your spare time? Even an actively practicing lawyer might not look good if it comes out that he's writing legal dramas. After all, legal dramas are fiction. They're made up. So what does the fact that he's so good at making up stories say about his fact-based career? Really, it doesn't have to say anything, of course, but people can have and will read into such creative proclivities nonetheless. As for marketability, there is a whole entire psychology surrounding what names sell well in what genres. Thriller and mystery readers tend to lean toward male authors rather than female, for instance. As such, many female authors pick out masculine-sounding pen names in order to market themselves better. Some people also consider their names to be too boring, too awkward, or too common to sound attractive to the average reader. For example, I am sure that there are many more James Pattersons out there than just the famous author. And chances are that some fraction of those other James Pattersons do dream about being published authors as well, in which case a pen name might be the best solution out there. Regardless of your exact rationale for seeking a pen name, you'll want to consider two factors before you brand yourself with one. Those would be marketability and comfortability. Yep, marketability comes into play no matter which way you look at it. It's not that you have to choose something that's going to sound appealing to readers. I certainly didn't in choosing to publish political thrillers under my real name. Jeanette is about as feminine of names as they come. But I still did because I just like my real name. And honestly, I have no reason, or at least very little reason, to worry about the material I publish from either a professional or personal perspective. But that is me and my rationale. When it comes to your own authorial journey, you're going to have your own personal and professional factors to consider. So consider them carefully, then own whatever real name or pen name you choose to run with. All right, thanks so much. Have a great week, and I'll talk to you next Monday. Bye, guys.